for showing up to work out with me today. We're gonna do a little bit of a chair flow. Like the last time, we had a second chair. So if you have another chair lying around, go ahead and bring that into your space. And go ahead and have a seat and we'll move along, all right? All right, as we sit, go ahead and bring your feet and your heels together and open up your chest. And we're just gonna take a moment to put one hand across our chest and one on our belly. And we're gonna take a moment to breathe into these spaces here. As you inhale, feel your belly rise or expand out. And then as you exhale, everything will come closer together. So expansion in your chest outward as well as your belly on an inhale and then an exhale. We'll do these 5 times. Go ahead, breathe in and out. Slowing down. Coming back into the slower pace. Go ahead, inhale again. Exhale. Allow your breath and your diaphragm to move in and up. Good, a couple more times. Breathe in and out. Good, one last time. Inhale, nice and big. And exhale. Good, sliding your hands down to the tops of your knees. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor. We're gonna go ahead and come into an extension of our spine where we look up with our chin and we arch our low back. Embracing our hands down to our knees, we'll inhale up. And exhale, bring everything down. Curl it on under, chin comes to your chest. Good, inhale, open up and extend. And then exhale, round it down. Inhale, press down into your knees. Looking up. And then exhale, chin to chest. Rounding out our back. Good, inhale, nice and big. And exhale, back down. Good job, guys. I'm going to switch my position, face you now. We're going to bring our feet together. Inhale up. Hands come together overhead. Exhale. Slowly release them down. When you release them down, make sure your shoulders are down and to your side. Again, inhale up. This time as you bring your hands together, we're going to interlace your fingers and then exhale, side bend. Good, bringing some lateral flexion in, inhale up, and then exhale, bend to the other side. Inhale, center, exhale, to the other side. One more time, inhale up, exhale, bringing length into the side of your body. Good, come back up to center, drop your arms down. Very good, and then roll your shoulders a few times. Good, palms facing forward. All right, and you're gonna switch opposite arm to opposite leg. Place your hand over, and you're gonna take an inhale big, and then exhale, twist over to that side. Maybe your hand comes back behind you onto the chair. Look behind. Inhale again in this position. Open up your chest, exhale, twist a little deeper. Good, and then come back to center. Good, place the hand on the opposite knee. Inhale big, exhale, twist to the other side. Again, inhale here, exhale, twist deeper. Find a little bit of a twisting motion in your chest. We'll come back to center. Good. And roll those shoulders nice and big up to our ears. And then drop the shoulder blades down your back. Good, let's go through that one more time. So we're gonna come all the way up Inhale, arms overhead, and we'll exhale, bring them down. Hands to our knees, we're gonna roll in, forehead down, and then roll out into the sky, and back down. One more time, inhale big, we're going up, and then exhale, round it down. On your next inhale, bring your arms up overhead, and breathe out to the side. Inhale up, exhale, and one more time. And then arms float down. We inhale big, opposite arm to the leg, twist to the side. And breath in, breath out. Again, trying to find as much length as you can all the way up. And we'll end with those shoulder rolls. All right. Onto our neck, we're going to drop our ear to our shoulder. Open up the space here. If you'd like to grasp your hands behind your back and just let them drop, you'll feel a little bit more stretch in the front part of your neck. Inhale to center, exhale. Drop your ear to your shoulder. One more time each side. Inhale up, exhale. And breathe in and out. Good. Big yes and no. So we're going to go ahead and open up. And look down. And then that big no, bring your hands over to your waist. Look over your shoulder or your elbow. Also, then we're going to our shoulder roll, our elbow roll, and that big full arm circle all the way up and around. All right, hands to prayer. We'll bring it to our chest here, and we'll take 2 big breaths in and out. On your exhale, feel your shoulders relax to your sides. Go ahead, inhale big. Exhale, shoulders relax. Good. All right, coming to the edge of your seat, we're going to inhale big, arms overhead, and exhale, fall all the way forward, touch your toes. Or your knees or your shins. And then let your shoulder blades drop down and around as you give your knees a hug. And inhale all the way back up. Inhale all, and exhale big. Come back down. We're going to bring our hands to our knees and breathe in a half lift here. And breathe out, touch your toes. Come all the way back up. We're going to inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, drop, and bring that knee to your chest. So you'll bring your knee to your forehead. And then extend your elbows, drop your knee into your hands, look up to the ceiling. And let it out, release. Inhale, knee to nose or forehead. And breathe it out. Knee into your hands, straighten out those elbows, let your knee hang in there. Shoulder blades are rolling forward and down. You look all the way up. And then we drop everything down slowly. Good. Placing your hands on your knees, we're going to go ahead and take bow. Forehead comes to our fingertips. And then we press our palms into our knees. Straighten out our elbows, look up. And then exhale one more time, down. And up, press through. Good. Arms overhead. And good, release it down to the side. Coming over to the edge of our chair, we're gonna put one foot over to one corner and then another to the other. We're gonna bring our knees, our knees are gonna be bent by sliding our feet in closer to underneath of our seat. Placing your hands here, we're gonna go ahead and inhale, up, find that length. We're gonna bring our arms up overhead, grasp your fingers in between. We're gonna do that same side bend. Right and left. Come back into center, breathe in, look up to your hands, exhale, release them down and out, extending as far as we can. From here, we'll turn our palms up. Take a breath in, breath out. Good, and then we're gonna extend both of our feet out. And we're gonna tilt down to the outside leg. And back up to center. Arms are wide, palms are up. We're gonna tilt back down to that same side, but this time we're gonna bring both arms down. So we're gonna bring one arm down, and then we're gonna circle the other arm down to knee. If you wanna go ahead and allow your head to drop, that's good. If you wanna come all the way down, great. If not, and here is where you land, that's okay. With a neutral neck, we look up. And then back down. And then from here, we're gonna press our elbows straight into that knee and drive the other foot back and down. As we bring our upper body up, we're now into a lunge position. So one leg is bent with the ankle under our knee, the other one is extended. If it's out here, that's fine too. Bring our arms up, we'll face the bent knee. And then bring our hands back down to center. And breathe it out. Good. Turning over here, we're going to turn that toe out, and our center of our chest comes to the middle of our torso. Hold this position here. Inhale, arms up, and then exhale them back down to that prayer. Slide this leg back in. We're going to be in this wide-legged stance. We're going to bring our arms down, insides of our feet. If we can bring our hands to the floor and flat, great. If this is where you land, that's okay too. We're gonna relax here for a moment with a head bow. And then we're gonna inhale, look up. Exhale, release to the center. Find your hands back to the tops of your knees and press all the way up and through. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, nice and wide. Cactus out those arms. And take a breath here. Looking up. And down. We're going to drop our hands down to the side. And then extend the opposite leg that was just bent out straight back behind us. Okay, so now we're going to go towards this knee. We're going to inhale and look up. Arms overhead. Facing that bent knee. Drop our hands down into prayer. Breathe. Dropping our hands all the way down to our knee. We're going to go for a bow. So forehead comes down to our knee. We inhale, look up. And then exhale, drop back down that head. Good. Neutral neck. We rise, pressing into this foot, into the floor, all the way overhead. And breathe out, hands come to prayer, and then we open up to our center. This knee's still bent, this one's out straight. Inhale up. And exhale. Hold. Good. Draw this leg back in. Knees are out wide. We sit down. Draw our feet as far back as we can. We inhale all the way up. Exhale, elbows out and wide. Inhale up, and then drop it back down into prayer. Good, hold here for a moment. extend those legs out now straight. Our arms come out, we're in a star position. We look up with palms up. And then we exhale, drop everything down. Bring your feet and knees together, inhale up. Interlace those fingers again, and we go side to side. Inhale up, exhale, release to the side. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna twist over to the other side now, all right? So one foot out, and either side of the corner of your chair. We go ahead, inhale all the way overhead. To the right and left. And drop it down. Good. Arms and legs are straight now. Big breath in, turn the palms up, look overhead. And exhale. You drop them in and down. Slide those heels in, elbows out. Inhale up and down to our sides. All right, extending out these legs now. We're gonna put one foot straight and then the other. Inhale up, exhale, wide. Tilt down to the side. Look up to our hand overhead. Bending this knee, we're going to go ahead and bring our hands on top, forehead to our knee. Breathe in, find that length through your neck, and then drop it down. And inhale, arms up overhead, slide that foot behind. Palms together. Now we're in the center of our torso. Breathe in, breathe out. Sliding in the straight leg, arms overhead. Exhale, elbows down to our sides. Dropping our hands down the insides of our feet towards the floor. Relax. Let your head dangle here for a second. Breathe in, open up your head, breathe out. And sitting it back up nice and tall. Good job. Now we extend this leg out. This is bent. We look towards that side. We take and grow upper body overhead, bring it down. Hands to our knee, we drop our forehead to our knee. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out. Drop it down. Anchoring this heel into the floor, we press in, inhale, straight arms overhead. And then exhale, drop it down, and center. In, and out. Draw this straight leg in. Overhead, exhale. Inhale all the way out, palms up, eyes up. And draw everything back in. Knees together, heels together, and back to that side bend, right and left. Good. All right. We're gonna do a little bit of core work. I'm gonna turn my chair this way. This is where your second chair comes into play. Go ahead and face that chair. If it's about shoulder width height, great. If it's not, that's okay too. We'll just work with what you have. We're gonna breathe in and out. As you breathe in on your next breath, place your hands on top of the chair, and you're gonna scoot your rear end back, and you're gonna drop your head. Keeping your elbows bent, you're gonna drop your head down between your elbows and let your head just twist side to side. Look to right elbow and left one. Good. Come back up, nice and straight. And breathe it out. Do that one more time. Extend arms straight, reach for the chair. We drop our elbows and our head between, and we look left and right. One big breath in, breath out. Slowly come back into a seated position, upright. Good. Now we're standing on up. We're going to bring on our feet now. Same thing, but now we're standing. So if this chair is in your way a little bit, push it out. Hands to the top of the chair. We're going to drop and bend at our waist. So now we're going to go into a forward fold here, but we're holding onto our chair. And we're bending our elbows and dropping our head. And you go to the place where you feel like you can find the most stretch for you. Let your head fall through. And relax here for a moment. Bending your knees, stand straight back up. Look overhead. Step in closer. This time we're going to bring our elbows to the tops of the chair. And then walk our feet out so we can put our head down on top of our hands or our arms. And just then rest here for a moment. Opening up your shoulders and somewhat in your hamstrings as well too. Find that stretch. Take a deep breath in. Release and fall a little bit lower. And when you're ready, go ahead and step that in close to the chair. Hands on top of your chair. You're going to take 1 foot back, 1 foot forward. And we're going to lean into that space. So forward, and then press it away, looking all the way overhead if you can. Okay? Slowly. Forward, and back. Open up your chest. Look up. Again, forward. And then away. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, step together, switch to the other leg. Making a triangle with your legs. Bending, lunging forward. Chest is up, head is neutral, neck is neutral. And then straightening out that leg. Look overhead. Good, come back to center. Lunge forward, lunge back, look up, and down. This time when you come forward into that lunge, bring your arms forward, palms up if you want to add a little bit of a challenge. Turn your palms down. Straighten out that knee, look up overhead, holding on to your chair. And step it forward. Nice. Going back to your chair. Have a seat. Extend those legs out nice and straight. We're going to work on holding a position where our body is straight and our hands and palms are facing up. You take a breath in and breath out. Try to find length in your spine as you come back, and then sit up nice and tall. So legs are straight, feet are flat on the floor, and we roll back as if we're holding a hollow position with our torso. Hands are forward, and then we go ahead and look up if we can. And then we pull everything forward as if you were something to pull you forward. You pull yourself and bring your chest up, right? Take a deep breath in. And exhale as you come back. Inhale, look up. Elbows come to our sides. Try to draw them in towards our ribs. And then inhale, exhale. elongate our core. And good. Nice and tall. Breathe in, breathe out. Placing your hands down onto your chair, you're gonna bring your feet in closer, and you're gonna do a couple times where you try and rock back into your rear end, and then lift your feet off the ground, knees come up just slightly. It doesn't have to be high. You actually wanna try and keep that 90-degree angle with your knee to your hip, to your chest. So when you rock back, try not to close this position up too much. You just wanna rock back enough that you get your feet off the floor while maintaining this 90-degree position with your hips. You're gonna rock back with the chair behind you and lift those knees up. Okay? I'll face this way so you can see. Inhale and exhale. Hands down to your chair. Knees and feet rise. And place them back down. Take a deep breath in again. Blow it out. Grasp your chair if you need. And place your feet back down on the ground. Good, one more time. Inhale big and exhale. This time we hold. Taking a breath in, breath out. Maybe your hands come to our knees this time and rock forward. All right, same thing. I'm gonna turn to the side now so you see. Take a deep breath in. Breathe it out. Rock it back, knees come up, feet come up. Hands are on your chair if you need that balance support. Head and neck is neutral. We hold, we breathe, we look straight ahead. And rock down. Last time, take a deep breath in and out. Everything comes up off the floor. Now we're just only on our chair. Our hands rise if that's comfortable or accessible. Hands to the tops of our knees. And rock down. Nice. Take a deep breath in, roll our shoulders back, grasp our hands behind our back, and we take an inhale and we look up. And exhale, open up our chest. Bring our hands away from our lower body. And breathe. Inhale, open up. Exhale, neutral. Last time, inhale, open up. Exhale into that neutral space. Just like we started, bring your hands across your upper torso or your heart here, and then over your belly. Meet the ground with your flat foot. Knees are over your ankles. 5 breaths here. Closing your eyes, relaxing your shoulders. Feel the belly space. And then pull everything in and up. Inhale, exhale. Once again, inhale and exhale. Big breath in and out. Last one, in and out. Good. Dropping your hands down to your side. You look up to the sky. Arms overhead. Drop down to the crown of your head. To your forehead. Throat. And then to your heart. You're going to take a slight bow. And then rise nice and tall. Good job, guys. Thanks for moving with me today.